Hello and welcome to this review of Ole Smoky Tennessee Moonshine Apple Pie Ginger. Moonshine cocktail made with Ole Smoky moonshine. Now this company is really popular. It got started some time ago and started small, and then they were in a good location, Gatlinburg. It's probably why they started there, big tourist town, and which I've never been to. And they just kept expanding their line. Now I see Ole Smoky, the mason jar moonshines. They make Ole Smoky flavored like cream liqueurs, and now they've got these canned cocktails. It's called Ole Smoky Apple Pie Ginger Moonshine Cocktail made with Ole Smoky moonshine. Moonshine being unaged corn distillate. 9% alcohol, 18 proof, carbonated liqueur, gluten-free, because corn does not contain gluten. Our apple pie ginger combines real Ole Smoky moonshine distilled in Tennessee with the flavors of baked apple pie and spicy ginger ale. Enjoy this slightly sparkling moonshine cocktail chilled or over ice. And don't forget to share it with your friends. So a local store here had the 4-pack on discount to $7.99. Looked like the regular price around $12.50 to $13 for a 4-pack. There's a code, but I can't figure it out. It's just indecipherable letters and numbers, which don't seem to relate to any year that I can figure out. But that's all right. 9% canned, and it's not beer based anyway. It's corn distillate, liquor based. So a lot of states you will not see this in a convenience store or a grocery store, because you cannot sell any liquor or liqueur product in a convenience store or grocery store. It must be a liquor store. Well, in Louisiana, most grocery stores, convenience stores, drugstores sell liquor, so we don't have the regulations. Some parishes do. We don't have counties. We have parishes. Some parishes are strict, but generally it's wide open. Okay. Like in this parish, you can't buy any alcohol between 2 in the morning and 6 a.m. In Baton Rouge, you can't buy any. East Baton Rouge Parish, you can't buy any alcoholic beverages before 1 p.m. on Sunday. Okay. So I'll check out the reviews for this. There's a couple of video reviews. One is ASMR, where they talk real quiet. I don't go for those mood videos. I don't care about that. They're supposed to make you relax. It makes me nervous. I get nervous. If you're a relaxed person, you get nervous for a video like that. If you're nervous, maybe it'll relax you. But there is one legitimate video review. Okay. So, yeah, it's lightly ginger or very pale beige in the appearance. I don't know why they had it on discount, because the package was not damaged. They had 2 of the 4-packs for $7.99, like I said, and could have just been something that was slow, and their computer analysis showed it was not moving. Because I noticed that same store started putting a bunch of craft beers, singles, in the discount basket for 99 cents. So I picked up a few. Some I had already had. And generally when they do that, either they got a real great deal on it from the distributor, which is common in it, or it's a situation where it just wasn't selling. Okay. Or a third situation where something got damaged. I bought all those $5 a can craft beers about 2 years ago when there was a crash and they all got dented up. But it didn't compromise the seal. I didn't care if they were dented. It didn't look that pretty, but $4.99 a can, and I got them for 99 cents. I'll take that every day. Okay. Never had Ole Smoky of any sort. I bought my daughter one of their cream liqueurs one time, and she liked it. She said it was good. I was thinking about buying some, but then I saw they were using soybeans as part of the ingredient. Cream and soy. I was like, nah. I never tried one like that before. All the ones I've ever had were just dairy cream and liquor, or dairy cream and wine based, when they try to mimic the whiskey liqueurs. So I don't know about the soybean stuff. Yeah, it smells like apple pie, so what would be the natural ingredients? Do they even say natural ingredients? Natural flavoring. Flavors of baked apple pie and spicy ginger ale. So it doesn't say anything about artificial flavoring. Usually they would have to list that. They're just calling it a carbonated liqueur, which may cover the bases legally. So what about apple pie? Some kind of pie crust, so bread dough or cake, pie dough, shortening, cinnamon. I think they use Granny Smith, those green apples, those tart green apples for apple pie. And then the ginger ale. So unique. Let's go with the taste. Oh, the smell. It does smell like an apple pie, honestly. What about the ginger? I guess so. Taste chuz. It's lightly carbonated as you would encounter with the Mexican soft drinks, the Jarritos, the Doritos little jars, right? And the Sidro Mundet, those are lightly carbonated. And I've seen some people say these are flat. Well, they're not flat. They're intentionally done that way. So if you thought this was flat, wrong. It says it. It's like it's done this way on purpose. I guess to try to mimic a cocktail. You get that alcohol pickup though. A lot of the 9% beers you won't detect, or I don't detect alcohol in them. You'll detect it later if you drink enough. This one you definitely taste the corn distillate. Now that thing, it might be 190 proof, like Diesel, that brand you can buy. You can go to Winn-Dixie, go to Mathern's here, Walmart too, I believe, and you can buy Diesel, but it's a brand of corn distillate. It's grain spirits. It's 190 proof. It's not for drinking. It's for making things. You drink it, you just putting your life and your vision, you could go blind, in danger. It's not made for that. It's supposed to be diluted. There's also Everclear, which is from Luxco. Diesel's from Buffalo Trace Distillery. And there's a third one that I see from time to time called Gem Clear. Gem, G-E-M Clear. And I think Gem Clear is made by it's either McCormick in Weston, Missouri, Halliday Distillery. I know it's not Luxco because they make Everclear. Or it could be Jacquin's in Philadelphia or Laird's in New Jersey. It's one of those. It's not an off-brand per se. Not that that word means anything. Off-brand just means a brand you're not normally familiar with, that you don't see everywhere. And I guess Gem Clear is like that. But you could take the point I'm trying to make. You could take a thing like that, 190 proof, and once you start mixing it with the water and the ginger ale, and I don't know whose brand of ginger ale they're using. I would think they bought that on the market, wholesale market. It's going to bring it down. So they brought it down from 190 proof to 18 proof. And I don't think any of those, even the pure moonshine that you can buy from Ole Smoky, I don't think it's 190. It might be. That would be a true moonshine, 190 proof. And then you could dilute it at your pleasure, at your discretion, down to where you want it. And there may be some kind of instrument you could buy that would gauge that. I know the Baldwin sisters in Virginia used to make what they called the recipe. And I don't know what proof that was, but I remember people would, kind of like get the jug and take shots, so it couldn't have been 190. at serving level. And their father, who was a judge, had developed that product. Now, this is very mild in the flavor, but it's not bland. I don't mean it like that. It's just very water. You can taste the water, and Tennessee is known for having good limestone water. It's got that mineral treatment kind of from nature, and it's clean, which is amenable to whiskey production. And now they're making rum over there. Louisiana water, well, I don't know. You may have a lot of clay from the artesian water here, and well, the Mississippi water, you're going to have all the dirt in it, the brown. That's why I call it old muddy. But that can be filtered out. They use Mississippi River water to make Budweiser beer. Some viewers saying that's the problem. Apple pie. So they're probably using real peeled, diced Granny Smith apples or pureed. I doubt it. Probably just like some kind of extract that they bought from a flavoring company. Apple pie, green apple extract. Cinnamon, yeah, that wouldn't be too hard to get a hold of. Ginger ale, you could buy that from, like I say, a wholesaler. Could be like just a, I don't know if Coca-Cola does contract production. They might make a wholesale version of Seagram's ginger ale, because Coca-Cola controls Seagram's ginger ale. Keurig, Dr. Pepper, KDP might make a wholesale version of their Canada Dry that they sell. We know that Miller Coors does contract brewing, and they'll do it for you under your guidelines for a fee, naturally. Anheuser-Busch has started doing that now also with Margaritaville Landshark Lager. They do it with some of the other like canned margarita cocktails, like I think El Jimador might be made by them under contract in collaboration with Jim Beam or something like that. I don't know. It's so like all involved. Anyway, as far as getting the pie crust taste, I guess you would need sugar. I don't think you would actually use shortening in the beer or the liqueur-based product. There may be, these flavoring companies are amazing, with food science. They might have a thing you can buy. It's called liquid apple pie crust flavoring or something like that. They have exotic flavors. It's amazing what they have, and they'll have on their website, contact us, we'll work out a deal, and so it's all doable, and like I say, it's incredible in a way how they can concoct all that. You say, I want to work for a company like that. If you do want to work for a company like that, which would probably be a very interesting job, developing all these flavorings, it's fine. You would need, really, you need to go to a university and get a bachelor's of science. I think the degree is food science, something like that. You really would need to start there. That's the only way they're going to look at you. And then you can move into that. A lot of universities around here do that. Usually it's A&M universities, agricultural, mechanical oriented universities like Southern University and A&M College in Baton Rouge would be a good example. Mississippi Valley State University in Mississippi, I think, focuses on that agriculture. They're in a big agricultural area. It's so isolated. Alcorn State University, I think, does that. Prairie View A&M, obviously, agricultural, mechanical. Louisiana State University and A&M College, Texas A&M, and so forth. You understand. So, Oklahoma State, which formerly was Oklahoma A&M, Agricultural Mechanical. North Carolina Agricultural and Technology, A&T. But you get the point. You want to get the job, you got to apply yourself, and you can get the scholarships. So some people will say, oh, I can't afford to go to college. You can, you just may not be able to go to the college you want to go to, but you can get the degree that you need, and that's the important thing. And if you try hard and apply yourself and make good grades, you'll get the jobs. I used to investigate, and I can still do that. I used to investigate what they call diversity scholarships. It's kind of funny, you know, like historically black colleges and universities, they trying to attract non-traditional students, if you get my drift, and they have like free. It's like you don't pay to go if you're one of those candidates that fit that particular profile. Go to college for 4 years and it's free. You said, but it's out in the country. The closest movie theater is 40 miles. It's like, what is your focus? Your focus is on getting a college degree or going to the movies. You know, you gotta sacrifice a little bit, and then you graduate, you got a degree in food science, you can go work for Coca-Cola or Ole Smoky, or a flavoring company, flavor manufacturer, and you don't have any college debt. Or vice versa, like Louisiana State University does the same thing. Their diversity scholarships for non-traditional Louisiana State University. And you can research what that is all about. And if you research certain states, their historical structure for universities, Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Tennessee, then you'll see what the reasoning is behind that. So anyway, I mean, I would take advantage of it personally because I like to get free things. All right. It's very thin in the body, which will go straight to your head, so you'll be well aware of what you're drinking after a minute, you know. But you taste the alcohol up front all along, so that's no surprise. So the finish is mostly dry. That's good. So they made a mostly dry finish, 60-40, 60% dry, 40% sweet. So it is sweetness. Sweetness level is moderate. I would say 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. So it's not a sugar bomb like some of these things are just like drinking pure sugar, table sugar. But this one is well done. So, yeah, interesting. So, Ole Smoky. Am I going to start a series where I do a bunch of Ole Smoky products? No, because I don't really like the tourist pricing structure that they have, which doesn't seem to hurt the sales. I mean, it's everywhere. And people buy the jalapeno, the habanero, the strawberry, the caramel, chocolate cream, and everything. And the prices are elevated, and demand drives the price. So, yeah. But I found one that maybe for whatever reason didn't really catch on, and I got it for a good discount. So you figure $12.50, and I got it for $7.99. That's a good, slice. And with this and JB inflation, you want to try to save every penny. I think I got ripped off earlier today buying a little 7.5 little pony can of Strawberryta for an upcoming video, and they said $1.09. I got home and I was like, wait, this seems high. It was $1.69. They charged me for a 16 ounce. I was like, I should go back over there, but I'm not going to drive miles away to get 60 cents. And I know what they would have said if I'd have brought it up at the checkout. They'd have said, well, we don't set the liquor prices. That's what they got. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. And it would have been all. I said, okay. But I am so sick of buying stuff where the price at the checkout does not match the tag, and that is extremely common, and you know what I'm talking about. But if I'd have been paying attention and not in my head in the clouds, I'd have caught it and I wouldn't have bought it. But anyway, this is a very good product. Is it amazing? It's not amazing. I got 3 cans left, so I don't know what I'll do with them. I'll Oh, I'll bring them for Fandango Friday. I'll bring 1 can for Fandango Friday, where we do liquors or liqueurs. It is labeled a liqueur, so I'm in good on that. But I would recommend it. I mean, even for the full price, if you don't mind paying tourist prices for stuff, fine. You know, people go to Disney World every year, Disneyland. You paying tourist prices for everything, if that's what you like to do. But anyway, I can't see why it wouldn't score an A for what it is. You might take exception to a flavor concoction, but this is the big thing right now. I mean, they're not going to all succeed. The stores are flooded with these things. They're everywhere, and there's only so much product they can move, right? So you're going to run across some closeouts with deep discounts, which, hey, that might be the way to do it. Wait once a month, get a closeout. So I have seen these at Walmart too. They haven't closed them out though. But anyway, yeah, I'd say 95 out of 100 for what it is. For what it is. And we have to look at these things in the correct context. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10 for a carbonated liqueur. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and take an and they also do not Eagle Pass, that's in Texas. Pigeon Forge, yeah, you know, Eagle, Pigeon, they're so similar. Pigeon Forge, they have a number of facilities over there, and they're all in tourist areas naturally, but the main distillery is in Gatlinburg. Yeah, so go there and take a distillery tour.